Good morning, everyone. I am Akshaya. My roll number is 24015803009. Our sir, G. Raju sir from Triply Department, Assistant Professor. Today I am going to explain the topic about MCCB and what is wire and what are the types of wires and what are the different types of cables. So let us see, the first topic was MCCB. MCCB is nothing but molded case current beaker. So it is similar to MCB but has more capacity. It can handle more amount of current like 63 amperes to 6000 amperes. Let us see an example. Suppose in our houses whatever current we are using is not same as the amount of current being used in industry or in shopping mall or in commercial purposes, right? So in this case, we will be use MCCB where the usage of current is more, right? So this is a diagram. From this diagram, I will tell you what is a normal condition and what is abnormal condition. In this case, say in this case, normal condition what will happen, in abnormal condition what will happen. So first of all we see in normal condition. So from phase to closed contact, from closed contact to magnetic element, which is also called as solenoid, from solenoid to bimetallic element to load, and load to neutral. So this is a flow of current in normal condition. But in case of abnormal condition, that is, whenever the current leakage or current overload situation or current short circuit situation, what will happen? In abnormal condition, there are two types of categories. The first one is when the current is increased slowly, means the current is increasing gradually, slowly increasing, right? So that is the step by step, the current is increasing slowly. Example that 1 amperes of overload, 2 amperes of overload. So the current is increasing slowly. So what will happen when current is increasing slowly? If current has suddenly increased, then what will happen? Right? So first we see when current is slowly increased. Whenever the electric current is slow, it comes to closed contact. Right? So then the current is slow, it come to closed contact, and next it come to bimetallic element. Bimetallic element will get heated up because metals will expand on heating and it will deflect and bend. When it is bending, it hits the trip bar, right? Because it also hits the trip bar. The trip bar is disturbed, which is connected to the connection, right? So the trip bar is displaced and the connection will break. So this means which results the closed contact is becomes open contact. So whenever this open contact, which means that no current will flow, so our load will safe. So this is what happened when the current is slowly increased. Suppose if there is a sudden increase in current, right? So this is a magnetic element. So which is we have metal winding. Presence of metal winding, some of EMF is generated. Because of these, some magnetic field is generated. So because these magnetic field, the plunger. So this is a plunger, right? Which is also connected to trip bar. This plunger is attracted towards the magnetic field. Again, the plunger is disturbed. So the trip bar also disturbed by connecting through the plunger. So again the connection was broken and this closed contact results in open contact. So this is the working principle, the working of a normal condition or normal condition of molded case current beaker. And the next topic was types of wires and cables. So first let us see what is wire and what is the different types of the wires, right? So first, what is wire? What is wire? It is a wire, right? It is single conductor strand or group of strands. So it means it contains only single conductor. When compared to cables, it contains more than one conductor, right? So the wire is a single conductor strand or group of strands. So for example, so let us see what are the different types of wires. First, you will have a wire. Inside the wire we have only one copper wire. Like usually whenever observed in electrical wires, what will be there in the electrical wire we have so many copper, steel, aluminum, silver, etc. So inside the wire we have only one strand, only one thin copper we have, right? So this is called single strand. In multi-strand, the group of copper wires are folded or twisted together and kept inside the wire is called as multi-strand. Single wire, there only thin copper wire is inserted in a wire. In multi-strand, the group of copper wires are twisted together and keep in a multi-strand. And the third type is ACSR, Aluminium Conductor Steel Reinforced. So it means that it consists two layers, outer layer and inner layer. Outer layer which consists of aluminium. Why we are using aluminium? Because aluminium is a good conductor and it has low weight and it contains low cost, right? So inner layer we are using steel. Why we are using steel? Because of to improve the strength of the core. First one is, so it consists of two layers, outer layer and inner layer. Outer layer aluminium and inner layer is steel. So these type of wire we are used in overhead power lines, right? And the fourth type is AAAC, all aluminium alloy conductors. So in previous slide we saw that outer layer and inner layer are consist of different types of materials, right? But in this case, in both outer layer and inner layer, we are consist aluminium. So aluminium alloy has aluminium, magnesium and silicon, right? So what is an alloy? Alloy is a combination of more than one metal, right? So AAAC is a all aluminum alloy conductor. Outer and inner layer is an aluminium. So it is compared to ACSR, it is better, right? Because we are using same material for both, the cost is also minimum and efficiency also improved, right? So the next one is cables. So what is a cable? So we have seen that wire, it contains only single conductors. When it comes to cable, it contains more than or two or more conductors, right? Cable is a group of two or more conductors. Means two or more insulated wires are wrapped in one jacket. Insulated wire are nothing but around the wire we are providing some insulation. That means rubber or with metal or with lead or any coating wire will be provided, right? So the types of cables is seven types of cables. The first one is VIR cable. The VIR means vulcanized Indian rubber. So the rubber, where this rubber can extract, right? So rubber is extracted from plant. So the rubber will extract from plant is not hard. And if you can observe the rubber we used for rubber bands, or the rubber we are using for eraser, or the rubber we are used for tire of a vehicle, right? So which is different, which is very different compared to tire of a vehicle. So we are using the rubber band, right? It is more elastic and it will bend easily compared to vehicle tire, right? So why the vehicle tire is very hard? Because adding a sulfur to the adding sulfur to the rubber to make it hard, right? So see, this is a VIR cable, this is a VIR cable, this is a copper conductor. Around the copper conductor we are providing rubber coating. So around the rubber coating we are provided bitumen wax. Why we are providing bitumen wax? To in order to protect from moisture, right? In order to protect from moisture we are providing bitumen wax or moisture proof, right? So the thickness of rubber depends upon the voltage. And the second type is TRS cable. TRS cable means tough rubber strength. So there is a copper conductor. Around the copper conductor we are providing with TRS, right? And this is a protection against wear and tear and also weather resistant. And the third one is lead sheathed cables. So the first, the conductor. Around the conductor we are providing Around the conductor, we are providing VIR. Around the VIR, we are providing with lead sheet. The first one is conductor, around with VIR, and the total these wire is wrapped around with lead sheet. It also protects against the moisture. And the fourth type is PVC cable. PVC means polyvinyl chloride. We all know, right? So PVC means polyvinyl chloride. The group of this one copper wire. Waterproof cables, so they are PVC and VAR insulated conductors. So with an additional insulation of weatherproof material. So when it's raining or any weather, it can prevent from moisture content, right? And the seventh type is multi-strand cables. So what is multi-strand cables? The number of strands 3, 7, 19, 37, 61, 91. Why we are choosing particularly these numbers? Because to obtain circular shape, right? For example, let us take the number of strands, for example 3, right? So 1, 2 and 3. So the 3, it's the number of strands of 3, it makes circular shape. So to obtain circular shapes, we are choosing these particular numbers, right? And by using these multi-strand cables, the performance is improved, right? So this is all about MCCB and the wires and what are different types of wires and cables and different types of cables. Thank you. Sorry. పడేస్తానా ముందడికి వెళ్తుంది చూడు ఇగో ఎంత కష్టం వచ్చిన లాస్ట్ ఇది వచ్చేసింది ఇట్లా